Okay, everyone, welcome to your practice. Let's start by standing with our legs shoulder width apart, with our toes pointing forward, and our knees are soft. Feel your tailbone drop down and curl slightly under and lengthen your spine so the crown of your head is reaching towards the heavens. Place one hand on your lower abdomen and the other hand on top of that for deep belly breathing. So just take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you inhale, feel your abdomen expand. And then exhale out through your nose and feel your abdomen soften. Again, take a deep breath in through your nose. Feel your abdomen expand. And then exhale out through your nose and feel your abdomen soften. You can even close your eyes here. And just focus on your breath. Deep belly breathing draws energy and power into the body, into the center of the body. And breath is life. Breath is Qi. So with each breath, we're drawing this life energy into the body. Deeper and deeper. Be a witness to your breath. Let's take a couple more breaths together. Good. Now what I'd like for you to do is bring your hands together and interlace your fingers. Bring the heel of your hands together and bring your forearms close together. And just notice what that does to your upper back. It's going to open up your upper back, pulling your shoulder blades away from your spine. And what we're going to do here is just draw figure eights with your hands to open up the joints of your wrists and your hands. In life, we do so much with our hands and our arms, right? We spend all day on computers and on smartphones, and some of us even use pen and paper, so we write a lot. Yes, so these muscles get tired, they get tense, they get tight, the muscles, the tendons, the joints become stiff. So this is a wonderful exercise to do to help loosen up the joints. Right, so just nice, easy figure fours. Be mindful of your shoulders. Make sure your shoulders aren't in your ears when you do it. Relax your shoulders down. And just breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. And just feel this nice, gentle opening of your wrists. It's a wonderful exercise to do if you're someone who suffers with carpal tunnel. Good. And now from here, we're just going to let the movement expand a bit. So this figure eights are going to become a little bit bigger. Notice that my elbows are moving away from one another. Right? So it's becoming a little bit bigger. The elbows are getting involved. Right? And then from here, I'm going to send my right elbow back, and notice that my right hip goes back. I'm going to lift my right elbow behind me, lift it up towards the sky, and feel that stretch all through the sides of your rib cage. Draw your right elbow forward and down, and notice that my right hip has come forward and down. Now focus on the left side now. So the left hip is back. Take your left elbow back, up and around and down. So lead with your hip back and forward. Again, leading with the hip. Feel your elbow go back, up, forward, and down. So again, for the breath, it's just a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. So you can think of inhaling as your elbow goes up and exhale as you come down. Notice that my knees are soft the whole time. This is a great way to open up the ribs. So when we are under stress, we tend to not take deep breaths. And that restricts the movement of the muscles between your ribs. So this is a great way to open up the ribs and open up the shoulders as well. And when we do an exercise like this range of motion, we're also moving lymphatic fluid through the shoulders and upper back. Good. So now we're going to take that right elbow back. So leading with your hip, take the elbow forward, up, back, and down. So now my left hip is going to go back. I'm going to lift my left elbow up and back and down. Again. Take your time, coordinating the movement with the breath. This feels so good. Let's go one more time on the right, and then last time on your left. Good. Facing forward, relax your arms for a moment. And just notice the openness you feel in your hands and your wrists, your shoulders, and even the sides of your rib cage, and maybe even your spine. Now let's do another exercise that will open up your wrists as well. So we're gonna have your arms shoulder width apart with the palms facing up, and you're just gonna shake out your wrists. Notice that my fingers are nice and relaxed. My shoulders are relaxed. Just going to open up the joints of your wrists. Let's do the same thing, but with your palms facing down, and open up the wrists in another way. Good. And then slow the movement down. Relax your arms down. And just notice that tingling, buzzing sensation that you're feeling in your wrists and your hands and your fingers. Just notice that. It's your chi. Sometimes chi, the movement of it through the body, shows up, represents itself as tingling. So just be aware of that tingling. So we've opened up the hands and the wrists and the fingers. Now we're going to do some work on the elbows. So you're going to lift your right arm, take your left hand and bring it to the crease of your elbow. And you're going to circle your left hand around your elbow and circle your right arm. So I'm going to begin to circle my hand around my elbow, and I'm also circling my right arm. This exercise mobilizes your elbow joint. And this is a great exercise to do if you play tennis and you have tennis elbow. Any kind of problems with your elbow, this could be a great exercise to do. Warming up this joint. Inviting the mind to be a part of this movement experience. Just imagine that you're pouring oil into this joint so that it moves with a bit more ease and effortlessness. Let's do a couple more movements like this. Good. Now, right here on your elbow, more towards the outside, this is the large intestine meridian. So with a soft fist of your left hand, you're going to tap over this large intestine point. Again, bringing energy to this joint. When we massage the body, we invite blood to flow and move through this particular point that you're making contact with. Now, along the crease of your elbow, right here, more towards the center, is your lung meridian. So tapping on this lung point, give your immune system a little boost through the lungs. And then on the inside of your elbow, the heart meridian. So you're going to just lightly tap over the inside of your elbow. Good. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So we have the left arm and the right hand, and we circle the right hand around that left elbow as we circle that left arm. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Nice, easy breath. Take your time and bring your attention and your awareness to this particular joint. Feel the movement of the joint. Feel the bones moving beneath your skin and your muscles and your tendons, ligaments. Feel the heat and energy you're generating in this joint. Let's do this a couple more times. Good. Now from here, we'll make that soft fist with your right hand, and then you're going to tap along the outside of your elbow. Again, bringing energy to this large intestine meridian. Tapping over the inside of your elbow, along the center, I should say, along the crease, along that lung meridian. Tapping the lung point, and then on the inside, bringing some energy to the heart. Good. And then relax your arms down, and again, just take a moment to check in. Qigong invites us to check into our body, check into the life we're living in this moment. So just feel any new awarenesses you have of your elbows, forearms, and your wrists and hands.